Many fans have reached out asking what I would do if I were given the opportunity to travel. Many seem to think that I would just promote Bier hand productions. While this may be the case, I wanted to see what other people would do while traveling. I found out. Liz Spurgin is a seasoned traveler. She has made trips all around the world and even to places like Montana. I was very excited to speak with her. What are some of the more memorable experiences you had traveling?
The unexpected. Mm-hmm. We read all these books and you're prepared for this and that, but just the funny things that go wrong and the people you meet, and it doesn't look like it did on the postcard.
Was it weird when you would go to a place and you'd hold the postcard up and it wouldn't look identical to the postcard?
It was, and I learned to buy postcards and take pictures of them and play like I took the picture.
So you take the pictures of the postcards?
I do sometimes, and then I'll take mine beside it and show the difference.
So how do any of us know that you've actually traveled? All of your pictures that you could have might just be pictures of postcards.
They're not, because then I'm not that good. You can tell when I take a picture. Mm-hmm. I wish now I had some pictures of some funny things that happened. One of the funniest things that happened, I remember, was nobody wanted to ride a camel. I'm not going to ride a camel. Mm-hmm. This was in the Holy Land. I said, well, I'm not leaving the Holy Land without riding a camel. So I got off of this camel, and he was sitting there with his knees down, and we went to a restaurant. The same guy was out there with this camel, and I just walked up to him, and I'm short, and I was kind of eye to eye with this camel. And it's funny, but we made eye contact with each other. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, I just had a feeling this camel was going to do something. So I started running, and the camel got up and started chasing me in the parking lot. And I ran across the parking lot. And luckily, the bus driver had left the door open. And I ran into the bus and went to the back. And it was kind of like Jurassic Park, that dinosaur came in looking. Mm-hmm. The exact same thing. That camel came up into the bus about 5 or 6 steps, and everybody took pictures of that happening.
Uh-huh. Do you know any French words?
Croissant. That's about it.
Croissant.
Yeah, I didn't have any problems though getting along. I remember going to a McDonald's in Paris, and it was so different. They had a doorman. And they had croissants and wine in McDonald's. Did you dunk the croissants in the wine? I didn't, but I drank the wine and ate a croissant. A Big Mac and wine I don't know how much that goes together, but who knows?
Well, people say a nice red wine can complement a steak.
That's true. Maybe it can a hamburger.
Yes, exactly.
Fries and wine to go.
So you like meeting new people?
I do. I am a people person.
I think... Personally, I've been told that I'm rather flat and slightly monotone. Maybe travel would be something that could help me gain more experiences to talk to people about. And
you learn to speak to strangers instead of be, a stiff arm with the stranger. I know one time it was the 4th of July, and I was in Montana, and someone said, don't go to Glacier National Park on the 4th. That's when all the tourists are there. That's not a good day. And we looked and we found out that they had a train. And I saw Shelby, Montana. And I thought, I like the name Shelby. And so we got on this train. You had a little bubble thing. It was went through Glacier National Park. And we got off at Shelby. And we were the only people that got off. It was like an eerie movie. And everything in town was closed. And the train took off. And we had about 4 hours till another train would pick us up and take us back. What are we going to do? And we walked into, and we found a Pizza Hut and ordered, and I just said, eat slow. We got to be here 4 hours. And we just kept eating and eating. This waitress came and said, can I help y'all some more? And I told her the situation. She went, oh my goodness, get up from here. We're going to take care of you. I don't know how, but she set up a table with a tablecloth and candles. And she sent someone out to get us some flowers. And 2 people called into this place because it was 4th of July. They weren't going to be there. And she was so helpful for us. I got up, got a broom. I started cleaning up. My husband started wiping tables. We just came like employees of the day for her. She was so kind, because it was air conditioned in there. It was hot outside. Then we had to walk back, and they all told us goodbye. And we went back. The train went right by the pizza, and they had made a great big sign. Have a great trip back. We love you.
Have you ever been to Pizza Hut since?
Not with none like that.
Right. You
know?
don't want to spoil that.
That's right. That's
event.
right. It was a great event. It was. It was just a kind action that she did, and I wanted to repay her too.
Right.
I hope she's done well in her life, but she was, I don't remember, her name was Debbie. That's all I know.
You'll never forget.
I won't. Exactly. I'll never forget that camel either, Jason.
Right. So many incredible stories. The Pizza Hut staff certainly seems incredible. Maybe the Bier Hand Productions team will have to make a trip to get some pizza. Thank you for tuning in. As always, I'm Arron, and this has been Ask Arron.